Okay, did y'all see the video of the mother and her two kids being jumped by I don't know how many other kids that jumped her, but I did not watch the video. I just was on the phone with my sister and she was talking to me about it. I've been hearing about it, but I didn't watch the video because I just don't want to see nothing like that. Because I knew it would be horrible, and I knew I would get upset, and I would just still have that picture in my mind of the whole incident. But I did see a video where one of the children that jumped the mother and her two kids, she was saying that her child is a child too, and she was talking to her child. And her child had a little smirk on her face, and she was like, she's in the eighth grade, she's a child too. But y'all know what? Excuse me, y'all. I just had a. Do y'all still drink these here? These ginger ales, the real ginger ales. I love to drink these. They help settle my stomach a lot of times too if I have like an upset stomach. But those are the real ginger ale drinks. They really good for they're good for nausea, upset stomach. My mama used to give them to us all the time when we were coming up. Anyway, back to the story at hand. So, but the mother that made the video, she was almost like defending her daughter. She was like, "Well, my daughter's a child too," and the daughter, she had a little smirk on her face to me. Was telling the people she was in the eighth grade. Eighth grade, you know right from wrong, honey. But I've made videos about children that's so disobedient, and so violent that I said I hate to say it, but these children is going to jail. They just going, honey, because there's no discipline in the home. Most of them don't have fathers in the home, and they're just going astray. But my sister said the video, it was really bad. It was really bad how they jumped that woman and her two kids. So my question was gonna be for y'all is, what do y'all think should happen to those kids that jumped the mother and her two kids? Now they say that the people have been a blessing. My sister said people have been a blessing to the woman that got jumped with her and her kids. I think they bought her a home, a car, they put money in her bank account, stuff just to, help her out, help her get through this time, which I think that was wonderful. I really do. But and then what can we do to help single mothers to help raise children better? What do y'all think we can do too? Um, and of course, is to give your life to the Lord and let Him help you with your children. That's number one. I think actually that will solve the whole problem. But the mindset of these young people now, we just when we were coming up, we didn't have that mindset. We would dare not jump. Me and my sister, my brother, and the kids in my community, we would dare not even. It would not even enter our mind. Let's jump on this woman and her two children. Stuff. That's what I'm saying. The mindset of the youth today is it's just so it's bad. It's just bad. And then you have parents that don't want to hold their children accountable. I feel like if it was me or my child, I would make my child go to that mother and apologize to her and apologize to them children. And if we could take it even further, whatever we needed to do, cause that right there, that child would have to learn a lesson from that incident. That ain't nothing you just tap on the hand and say, okay, don't do it no more. No, there have to be consequences for stuff like that, cause it's dangerous. And what if that woman would have had a weapon on her and she would have pulled it out and laid all of them to rest, cause she was protecting her and her children? Then what? You want to go sue the mother? Then they want to come and say something about the mother. Then them parents would be upset because their children didn't been put to rest. But the discipline, honey, discipline, fear of God, discipline, and respect has left the households. It really has. And the man, I'm big on that. Having a man figure, a father in the household, makes a big difference in how children are being raised. It really is. But it's just a sad story, and I don't know what's happened to them or what the consequences going to be for them jumping on that mother and her children, and and that mother was talking about, well, my child is a child too. He's a child, but he's a child of age. And he should know better. He not 2. You know what I'm saying? He not 2 years old, child. If your child is in the 8th grade, they know what they doing, and they know better. And if they don't know better, we're gonna show them how to learn better. And I'm telling you, mothers that are supporting your children, they do wrong stuff. We love our children. I love my children. I love my grandchildren. But I'm not gonna support them when they wrong. I'm not gonna say, well, honey, he only in the 10th grade. You in the 10th grade, but guess what? You knew better, and there's gonna be consequences for what you have done. You got to take responsibility, because if we don't allow our children to take responsibility and do things the right way, guess what? I'm telling you, going to visit them in prison. And if they don't get to go to prison, you're gonna visit. You know what's gonna happen? On a good Saturday evening, you're gonna be scheduled to do something at 2 o'clock. And it's gonna be to attend their funeral. That's the only other options. But did y'all watch the video? I'm not gonna watch it, because I just cannot watch children do such a violent act like that. But anyway, what was y'all thoughts about it? That was just what I've always have been on this side of, if we don't turn back to God in the household, things like this will continue to happen. We got to pay attention to what our children are doing. Don't let them do everything that they feel and they want to. We just let them be free, and we trying to be a gentle parent. No, for your child to do something like that, to jump on a grown woman and her 2 children, are you what? Baby, there would have been some smoke coming out somebody's britches. I tell you that. They sure would have. Now, I wouldn't tolerate nothing like that. And then I would have to have a conversation. What made you do that? Why would you do something like that? But anyway, y'all pray for the family, honey. Pray for the family. That's all I say. But what was y'all thoughts on that? All right, I'll talk to y'all later.